Hi guys, so this is part two about the basics as you're starting your business. So I talked about following in a previous video. This is part two, and I'm going to talk about posting. So what I recommend when you're first starting off is we've probably welcomed you to our team page on Facebook, and this has a post that has a lot of examples for you to like base your posts off of for the products, for the business, and all that jazz. So it's under the announcements tab, and it's like one post, and in the comments there's captions and photos that you can use as examples to jumpstart your business. There's a lot of information when you're starting, so we try to help you out as much as we can to like help you until you get into your own groove writing your own posts. These are super helpful. Sometimes I'll use them and I'll edit them to make them my own, but it's like a nice template for you to use. I highly recommend it, using that as a resource. What I also do is I follow like my enroller or my mentor, and I have other like sideline friends that also are in this business as well. So when I follow them, I'll take a look at what they're posting too and see if I like anything like that. And then I will ask them if I can have a post, or you can also do a copy paste version, which is really nice. So how I do this, and I'll just use my upline Sasha as an example. So if I'm on Sasha's page, right, and let's say I really like one of her posts that she posted recently, I'll be on her page, and you see those three dots in the upper corner. So I'll click on those, and the options come up, and you can copy a profile URL. So I copy her URL. It's in like my copy paste thing, and I go to my Safari browser on my phone because I have an iPhone, and I plug it into the search bar, and I have my Instagram hooked up to my Safari on my phone, so it'll just draw up my account, and it'll take me right to Sasha's page, and then I can click on the post that I want, and it'll actually let me copy and copy this post, and then I can go back to Instagram and paste it when I'm making the post. It's super nice. It's super convenient. Then you don't have to bother the person and ask them, hey, can I have this post? I recommend changing up words if you're going to use other people's posts as templates. Make sure that you're being honest and real and relating it to your own life and you as an own person. Make it original. No one likes like exact copiers, like I always change up everything that I'm posting just to make it my own, give it my own little flair and everything like that. Typically I post at least 1 to 2 times a day. One will be a product post talking about the products, talking about my results, my journey, using the product, something like that. And then my other post will be talking about the business, how I love working from my phone, what it's done for me, what it will do for me, how it changed my life, how it could change their life, my audience who's seeing my posts. And I try to use a lot of photos with my face. So when I first started, I used a lot of like templated stuff, and it definitely hurt my following because it wasn't me. It was really spammy, and I didn't like realize it because I was learning. But now, like if I go to my page, so like this is my main Instagram, and like it's like a combination of me. It's colorful, bright. I have pictures of my friends and I have some like really pretty photos that are like basic for like products and stuff like that aren't me, but it doesn't look spammy. It doesn't say it works all over everything when they're first glancing at it, which is something I try to avoid. So then people will likely be more interested in following me too, which is really nice. So I have like hiccups, anywho, but another thing would be so that's something that I do. I do 1 to 2 posts, maybe 3 if I'm like not as busy that day. And I just like to share about this company, our successes, my friends' successes, things that I want to do, my dreams, my goals, how I can help others make an extra income from their phone, anything that other people can relate to, even if it's like I pay for gas with my It Works money, or like simple things, you know, that people can relate to, you know, like everyone has their own journey. I don't try to compare myself with other people in the business. You know, everyone has their own plan. He makes the plan for us, you know, we follow his plan, and everything like that. And, just kind of keep going and be honest, be yourself. No one wants to be, friends with like a fake person. That's why I try to make my page as real as can be, from the looks of it, you know. But those are kind of some of my tips. There's some apps out there that can help you post or pre-plan posts. I don't use any special apps. I just make my posts the night before, every night before I go to bed. So then they're ready for the next morning and for the day. So when I'm at work, I'll usually post before work, at lunch, and then maybe I'll post after dinner, or I'll post at lunch and after work, or whatever my day is like. I just pre-plan posts because it's a time saver for me, honestly, because my life is really busy. I'll just take 10 minutes before while I'm in bed about to go to sleep, and I will just create posts for the next day. It's super simple. I kind of just shop around and look what other people have been using, what seems to be working for them maybe, or what's worked for me in the past. And I kind of just reevaluate and create my posts, or I'll just create some on a whim sometimes because I get creative, and that's fine too. Whatever floats your boat, whatever will make your life easier and less stressful on you. These are just all helpful tips that I found that have worked for me, or that I know that have worked for others and stuff like that. So just all suggestions. If you have any questions, you can always send them in our group chats, or to me personally, and I can answer anything or help you word or phrase anything, of course. If you have any questions about anything, reach out to me. But this video is all about posting and how to post and when to post and stuff like that. Speaking of when to post, just be aware of what time you're posting at, you know, typically I post in the morning because people will be on their phones while eating breakfast and stuff like that. I'll post at lunchtime or mid-afternoon because other people are on lunchtime. And then I'll post in the early evening or later, sort of 7 p.m.-ish, because people are after dinner or relaxing at night, and more people will be online, you know. I just try to be aware of when and what time I'm posting and what kinds of posts I'm posting about too. Oh, also, other things that are super nice are the Instagram stories and Facebook stories, which are really nice. And I post on all. So there's a lot of things out there. If I'm posting an Instagram story, you can totally screenshot it. So you just hold down on the photo that you want, and then you just screenshot it so it doesn't have my name on it, and then it'll save to your camera roll, and then you can upload it as your Instagram story. You can create polls. If a picture already has a poll on it, make sure you put a new poll on top of that poll, or no one can vote on it and it's stupid. So make sure you put that on there. That's very important. And then I kind of just follow a lot of my friends, and we kind of share things. I try to share things with my girls on my team as much as I can, or if I remember. That's why I say turn on my post notifications so you see what I'm posting. So if you like something, you can utilize it. That's another way for me to share things with you, is when I post stuff, you guys have access to that as well. I also post my stories on my Facebook as well. Facebook has Facebook stories. I post everything separate. I don't link them. So if I post on Instagram, a real normal post on my page, I will make sure I copy that caption and I go directly to my Facebook app and I make a separate post. I don't link my Instagram and my Facebook account because I know you can post at the same time. If you post them separately, more people will likely see it, because the algorithm on Facebook will hide it if it's linked. So I post them separately. I highly recommend it. It's helped me a lot. Utilize everything that I've said in the video, or look on the page. Everything is on there as well. You also utilize your eSuite. There's some helpful tips on there as well. But yeah, this is about posting. Thanks.